What's good, YouTube? We're back with another Market Watch today, and we have two themes today. We have Banlist speculation. It's Banlist season, and there's some, in my opinion, no-brainers, but at the same time, we've cried for some of these so much and they haven't happened that realistically it's still speculation. And then the second is, you shouldn't be buying Legendary Duelist, at least not from TCGPlayer, and we'll show you why. So, my first pick here for the Banlist cards is Evilswarm Exciton Knight. And you're getting to the point where the secrets have gone up on both from where they were at a bit ago. We have the old market price because it was higher priced so long until we got our Battle of Legend reprint. But the Battle of Legend reprint itself is starting to go up. We had points where you could have got this for $1.20 near mint, $1 near mint even, and now it's starting to creep up to where it's almost $2 already. Why is that? The ban list is coming, and this was reprinted with an errata in Battles of Legend. So there's an updated text to it. Now, why would they update Exciton's text unless he's coming back? He's very viable to come back here in the Link era. He won't be doing as much damage as he once did. Time has passed. Cards have gotten more broken. There's more answers to him. But at the same time, he's still an insanely good card that a lot of people are going to play at 1 in their extra decks that's you're still going to have to play around. And I personally think he'll be coming back. I just can't see them updating his text without bringing him back. I think the creator of the game said he wants to bring at least each card back once, even if he has to errata them. He wasn't nerfed in his text, he just had an updated clarification text, so he's just as powerful as he was before. We come over on eBay, the lowest are $1.80, $1.90, and they're quickly $2. You could have grabbed these for $1 a while back, and they are going up right now. You're going to be looking at this price tag, and if it comes off the list and thinking, wow, why didn't I get at least one for myself and maybe a couple to trade with? At the same time, it just seems like it's one of those cards. Like, a lot of people always trade for ban cards, and while it's the lowest rarity version, I think this will easily be $5 if it comes off the list. And the secrets, oh, the first dead secret, this will be 20 again, probably, if not 18. And who knows where the Mega Pack, the mid-rarities always are odd to me. Like, you never know where they're going to land. And the Mega Pack, realistically, even though it's secret foil printing, I don't know that it'll end up anywhere significant. I have no clue where this could land. But that's my predictions on prices should this come off. Again, we're talking speculation. I want to be clear on that with you guys. These are just my thoughts. My second thought is Gateway of the 6. You should have a playset of the commons. They cost nothing right now. If you can't afford 60 cents to be ready for this card to come off, I don't know if you should be playing this game. But realistically, there's many versions of the commons, and you're looking at a $2 common if it comes back to pretty much any amount. There's not a high quantity of the supers, though. And remember, it's from SOVR. SOVR had really bad foiling. A lot of the cards came out of the packs with edgeware. So you really do want to consider perhaps picking up a set of near mint ones right now if you can actually get them without that foiled edging. Like, it was really frustrating with that set. It just didn't have good foiling. I think this is around when Konami took it from Upper Deck, and maybe that was an issue. I have no clue. But if we go and look for near mints, the cheapest is $6 for Unlim. I have no clue how much the first eds are, or if they even exist on market anymore. I see a lot of unlimiteds though. Let's try to look up first. Oh, mild play. Oh man, they are. The lowest is 22 if you're looking over here. Let's delve into the TCGPlayer and see. So people really expecting it. The reason why I'm calling this card, there's a set coming out, and while it has magic bullets and weather painters, you know what? Konami's got to be sitting there thinking further. How do we sell this set? Ooh, there's 6 samurais in this set already. How do we sell it even better? Why don't we give samurais some power back? And we very well could see this card. Now, will it impact the meta? I don't know. You see the Unlimiteds are more expensive on TCGPlayer, and that seems to be the theme this week on TCGPlayer. Everything that I'm featuring today is more expensive. Oh, 35. Okay, we got a 23 here too. So it's really hard to pull together what seems to be a first ed set for under 60. I wouldn't invest that much into the first ed supers, but I would be grabbing the unlimited supers at 5s if you really want foiling, and that first ed stamp doesn't bug you too much. Otherwise, just grab the commons for 60 cents right now. You definitely should have a playset of this card one way or another. If you're going budget or not, it doesn't really matter. You should just have your set. It's getting new cards. I know this is on the ban list. I know this is speculation once again, but the OCG, I believe, has this at 3, if I'm not mistaken. And we're getting an updated set. I would think this would be somewhere on our new Forbidden Unlimited list that's not forbidden anymore. Shaddoll Fusion and is up here, and I want to show you why. BCDRFS did talk about this card, but this is best selling. So the sales rate of volume on Shaddoll Fusion is the best Shaddoll card, and Ultimate Construct is the third despite its price. You have many cheap cards. You have the fusions themselves, but despite its place, Ultimate Construct right now is the third best selling Shaddoll card, way above Window, way above other things you need, and then Shaddoll Fusion is the best selling. I think if Construct does come off, Fusion's price will rise. There's a rumored list over from Japan that has Construct being playable. I don't know that it'll happen here. I have no clue. It's the one that people cry for the most, but he has a very good point. Shaddoll Fusion, you'll need 3 if this is coming back. So don't just have the Constructs. And if you have Constructs, you want Ultis. The Ultras are still pretty dirt yeah, they're like $3. So this would probably go up to 5 if it does. But if you're looking at the big ones, this would be 20 easy. And I think you would need your 3 fusions, and these could go back up to 10, 12. We've seen in formats where they're hardly played, they're at 10 and 12. So I would definitely want to have 3 of these if I'm going to be playing Shaddolls. So you want to get them now if you have any inclination that if Construct came back, I want to have these. It's unlikely to get another reprint version soon. You see, it's the DUEA version specifically that's in high sales rate. The originals, the first eds, they're at $6.50 here. They're cheaper on eBay. You see, well, actually, they're going up on eBay too. $6 first ed, or best offer though, free shipping. DUEA again. So it seems like that's the easiest to access. You want the originals anyway. So those are all 3 cards that I would be thinking about with Banlist season. I haven't really seen anyone talking about Gateway. Maybe it's my Samurai blood. Ooh. But it just makes so much sense that it's that 3 in Japan, and we have our set coming out that supports Samurais. You would think they would do even further to help sell a set. It is Konami. We've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles over here, and if you're a little late. They've sold out of the packages here. And this I just wanted to show, you gotta pay attention to Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles. I didn't even get to shout them out yet, and look at everything sold out. I imagine they went low quantities, and being one of the only retailers that actually like ripped these open, they had amazing prices versus what you're about to see on TCGPlayer and eBay. But just always pay attention is my point on this. I got here late. 1588, of Red Eyes Baby Dragon. These prices you're seeing are so freaking high. Gearfried the Red Eyes Iron Knight, Red Eyes Slash Dragon lowest, Red Eyes Fang with Chain lowest, and Amazon's Baby Tiger at 11. This was what I called the non-Red Eyes Chase card. It is up there on TCGPlayer. Then we have a Mergeroid call up here as well. So basically it looks like these Ultras are just getting juiced the heck out of on TCGPlayer. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We have somebody already listing lowest $8.58 here on eBay, and then 12. But that's even at the 12 mark. This guy sold 127 already. Jeez. That's still $3 cheaper for probably the most iconic card from this set. We have Gearfried. He's actually up there at 13 on eBay. I may have misspoke versus him. Yeah, only $1 cheaper. He really seems to be up there. And then we got Red Eye Slash Dragon here at $9 versus the $11.50. And then you have Red Eyes Fang with Chain all the way down at $5 by one seller who just doesn't have the proper art, and $10. So what's up with this? Look at how few sellers there are for each. This is going to be one of the least open products, I think, of the year, with so much negative connotation with it for being a casual set, nothing competitive. But you got the Red Eyes cards, which are super collectible, and probably not going to receive reprints for a very long time. So as they dip a little right now, as people actually begin opening the product, because they are somewhat pricey. You can actually make a return opening the packs at retail price. You'll see some retailers open them. You'll see the price quell a bit. And then these aren't going to get reprints for a long time unless there's some random structure deck, which does happen, let's face it. We just had, what, the Blackstone Legend last year in the Legendary decks. We won't see reprints of these for a very long time, if at all. Very iconic, very awesome cards, but if this set does sell poorly, Konami's unlikely to be looking at these cards, and over time they could go up. But my main point here is, look at TCGPlayer's prices. They are just juice. Amazonas Baby Tiger is the best example. But multiple sellers at under the $5 market. eBay over double over here on TCGPlayer. Both of these sites are based off independent listers, so if everybody holds the line on TCGPlayer, these prices are going to stay. The same with eBay will happen, but that's why we see buyouts happen on TCGPlayer, and usually eBay will follow. So again, there's so few sellers right now. This is just hitting the market. It's a first look. I think prices overall will quell with a bit of time, but then after that, it'll become supply and demand, and there's going to be very little supply on this set. So pick your timing with how you're going to get these cards if you want cards from this set. I would not be investing in any cards. The price jumps will be pure speculation, but I definitely think you should be taking a look at multiple websites. I think Robbie Cole mentioned Near Mint or something. No, not Near Mint. I forget what site Robbie Cole mentioned, but he actually had like a promo code for you to be able to go pick up singles with, I think, some sort of discount maybe. You might want to go look at Robbie Cole's Market Watch and check that out as well. For just another way to look at this. But I'm looking mainly after Yu-Gi-Oh! Single sellout. There went your main way. Look how cheap these prices were. They definitely wanted to sell $3. Like, oh man, this is why I always shout them out. You know, and it's actually only, I think, 75 New Zealand to actually get free shipping, even though it has this 125 here for singles, as long as you're not buying something else. I think it's 75 New Zealand, which is near $50 US. Again, make an order with your friends. I want to tell you about that shipping clause, huh? Somebody commented that, and yes, you're shipping from overseas. I think it's like $4 or $5 US to ship from there if you don't hit the free shipping mark, though. So, again, make an order with your friends whenever you do, but you definitely missed out on the timing. I personally missed out on the timing for this set. Maybe they'll restock, maybe they won't. I'll let you guys know in the next Market Watch if there is a restock coming, because I can actually talk to them now. But, man, did we miss the boat. Yeah, but what do you guys think of this market over here on TCGPlayer just slamming eBay? It's so much higher. It's so crazy. I think last Market Watch, TCGPlayer was slaying eBay. It's just back and forth. That's why I always show you guys both. I know I sound like a broken record emphasizing it, but I always want to show you guys realistic things happening with the market and not just, you know, the one-sided coin. I want to always discuss that. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this Market Watch. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And as always, be sure to subscribe.